Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Listen, I literally have an algorand video. I literally have a Hedera video, and I'm not putting out content on purpose because there's just so much content coming out with FTX. A lot of people have been asking me, Adam, can you please tell us about FTX? Can you please tell us about FTX? So I'm just going to keep reporting FTX, Crypto.com, BlockFi, and any other shit show that's happening currently in cryptocurrency, and hopefully this is going to save people some money. FTX puts out a statement a couple of days ago that they're working with the Bahamian government, that they are under their supervision, and I'll read you the actual quote, the tweet, and that they're cooperating with Bahamian government. And that's why you're going to see some funds being moved around. Well, Bahamian government comes out, the SEC Commission of Bahamia, which I didn't know they had one, shout out, not disrespectful, comes out and they put out an official statement. No, that's 100% lie. We never asked them to cooperate. We never asked them to move any funds. Crazy. On top of that, you have Kraken that says that authorities are asking them to veto and stop any transactions coming out of FTX-linked accounts, like personal accounts. And finally, there's a massive tree of what Sam Bankman-Fried, Alameda, FTX actually were involved in, and it's an absolute shit show. Apparently, Sam Bankman-Fried is trying to run away to Dubai or Argentina. People are like tracking his plane. And he's trying to sell online his shares of Robinhood Holdings, which is valued at several $100 million. Freaking crazy. Crazy. So let me start showing you exactly what I'm talking about, and then we'll go a little further. Oh, and of course, I was in the space earlier today, and BitBoy comes on and he says that Sam Bankman-Fried is only the puppet, and the real person behind him is this guy right here. So let's get right into this video. Give me the like, share, subscribe if you like this. And I promise you, the Adam Bergman Show, if this is on my channel, this is an Algorand and Hedera channel, but I have to cover this. And on my other channel, I'm going to be covering other cryptocurrency news. But right now, I have to cover this as well. This is a message that came out 3 days ago. Per our Bahamian headquarter regulations and regulators, we have begun to facilitate withdrawals of Bahamian funds. As such, you have been seeing some withdrawals processed by FTX recently as we complied with the regulators. The amount withdrawals comprise a small fraction of the assets we currently hold on hand, and we are actively working on additional routes to enable withdrawals for the rest of our user base. We are also actively investigating what we can do and should do across the world. So it seems like they're trying to get funds out. And although they halted the rest of the funds, they're trying to get their money out, which didn't seem so evident in the beginning. And then this article just comes out earlier today. Regulators deny asking FTX to prioritize withdrawals for the Bahamian clients. And if we go a little bit lower, this is the statement. The Commission wishes to advise that it has not directed, authorized, or suggested to FTX Digital Markets, Ltd., the prioritization of withdrawals for Bahamian clients. Read the statement, which was shared on the SCB's Twitter page. And I'm going to read it in a moment. But what's the craziest thing is, this is like the SEC of the Bahamas. And if you click on it, they only have 522 followers. They probably got 300 followers just because of this. And I know like the SEC Commission or whatever, the Securities Commission of Bahamas is probably small. But damn, it doesn't even have a little check mark, which is weird. So it looked fraudulent to me, but I guess it's not because, it was listed in the article. I don't know. So weird. The Securities Commission addresses FTX statement on the Bahamian withdrawals. NASA, the Bahamas, Saturday, November 12th, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas notes that the statement made by representatives of FTX, which advise headquarters, regulations, and regulators, we have begun to facilitate the withdrawals of Bahamian funds. As such, you may have seen some funds being moved. The Commission wishes to advise that it has not directed, authorized, or suggested to FTX Digital Markets to prioritize the withdrawals of Bahamian clients. The Commission further notes that such transactions may be categorized as avoidable preferences under the insolvency regime and consequently result in clawing back funds from their Bahamian customers. Why would they withdraw funds from the Bahamian customers and lie and say that they were instructed to do so? Unless they were instructed to do so, but I don't know if they were. Maybe people close to FTX are trying to get their money out. Who knows? which leads us to the next part of this video. This is from Kraken Exchange. Kraken has spoken with law enforcement regarding a handful of accounts owned by the bankrupt FTX group, Alameda Research, and their executives. Those accounts have been frozen to protect their creditors. Other Kraken clients are not affected. Kraken maintains full reserves. So many times before I said that Sam Bankman-Fried in some way, shape, or form owns like 20% or touches 20% of cryptocurrency. This came out in Fortune magazine, and this links Sam Bankman-Fried to all of these projects. Let's see, shall we? You got Sam Bankman-Fried. He has Alameda, FTX, FTX US, and FTX Ventures. Let's go over Alameda first. These are the investments of Alameda. Guys, these are all the investments. There's too much for me to read, but I want you to pay attention to two investments over here. Number one is Solana, and number two is Polygon. These are very, very important investments that you guys should be paying attention to. If you go a little bit lower, this is going to be acquisitions of FTX. And these are the different exchanges. Poor Voyager is on here, but you know what's going to end up happening with Voyager. And these are acquisitions of FTX US. You have BlockFi. BlockFi is going under for a second time. I'm sorry to laugh. And these are all under Alameda over here. Obviously, there's a shit ton of investments. And as I said, each one of those investments has its own investments. And Sam Bankman-Fried has his hand in the cookie jar. He's literally everywhere. There's no way this could have happened by himself. You know, there's a lot of conspiracy theories right here, a lot of donation to the Democratic Party. Coincidence that the exchange goes down right after elections. And I don't want to go into conspiracy theories right now, but there's a lot of connect the dots happening. And BitBoy was in the space earlier today. He posted this. He says that this guy is the puppet master. His name is Dan Friedberg. He's the puppet master of Sam Bankman-Fried. And if you click on this, this is what the guy looks like. This is his name right here. He was the legal counsel. He was the chief regulatory officer, I guess legal counsel. And these are the people. Gary Wang, CTO. Vice President of Engineering, Nishit Singh. Sina Nadar, CEO of FTX US. Dan Friedberg, General Counsel. And Brett Harrison, president of FTX US. These people are all children. Guys, I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of people gave me this before. A true scandal is opening up for the Biden administration. And guys, I'm not going to go over it in this video, but I just want you guys to see this. I've been seeing a lot of these connect the dots concerning FTX, the Democratic Party, and a funneling system of funds. Obviously, everything is rumor, speculation. Nothing is factual here. I'm just reading you things as I get it. And I can go over this in the future a little bit more. But definitely some tin hat right here. And some really crazy stuff is happening. I don't know if this is going to unravel. I don't know how big this is going to get. I know the crypto market is absolutely suffering. And as the days go on, more and more shit comes out. If you have your money on cryptocurrency exchanges, specifically Crypto.com, specifically Gate.io, and specifically Huobi, I suggest, or Huobi, I don't know what the heck their name is. I strongly urge and suggest that you take your money out because those are probably going to be the next exchanges to go under. Allegedly, rumor, speculation, so on and so forth. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know if I should continue doing these videos, if you guys like all of this information, and I'm going to keep going. And if you do have your money on an exchanges and you need a way out, I did make a video over here, how to use Atomic Wallet, how to use Trust Wallet. And if you have any more questions about DeFi, just ask me.